Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. We have Argentina and Algeria in this World Cup match. Very, very excited. Alright guys, I'm pretty excited about this one, guys. Pretty excited. Who had a great African Cup of Nations, and up front, there we go, much better. Okay, okay. Making sure I get the nice angle here. Get a nice angle.
The soccer capital of America. That's not something we would have said 20 years ago.
I don't really believe that to be true, but you know what? Fine. If
but what has happened here in Kansas City, Sporting KC.
Anyways, guys, very exciting match, and we're about to kick off here
momentarily. Basing themselves in world-class facilities here in Kansas City. An entirely packed Arrowhead Stadium to see the defending champions.
Oh wait, no,
it's one of the great stories in American soccer's modern history. And one of the great stories in world soccer's modern history is hoping to write its next chapter. Could Argentina do something that has not been done since the 1960s? Go back to back as winners of the FIFA Men's World Cup. We're not going to find out tonight.
Kickoff! Here we go!
We're underway!
Kansas City!
Argentina La Celeste in the white and sky blue. Algeria known as the Greens. They are wearing green. Argentina, the defending world champions. The undisputed best team in the Western Hemisphere. 2 summers ago in the U.S., they won their 2nd straight Copa America. But a weird thing has happened. Since the end of World Cup qualifying in September, yes, they've won all 7 games. But none of those 7 opponents qualified for the World Cup. Their average in the FIFA ranking is 91st. And so onto this stage as the first foul of the game is drawn by Haj Moussa. Steps Algeria. It's their first World Cup since 2014. And certainly now Scaloni will know that his opponents tonight have lost just 1 game in the last year. They beat the Netherlands in Holland 2 weeks ago. They don't allow many goals at all. But they were also the 2nd highest scoring team in African World Cup qualifying. And Algeria will have seen some of what has happened over the last couple of days. They're badly outnumbered in the stands. Doesn't mean they don't have any fans here. Can they pull off another shot? Just like Saudi Arabia did against Argentina at the beginning of the last World Cup. What are you looking for?
Big part of Argentina's success was the power of the collective. And then yet, they have the quality of a man like Lionel Messi, as long as Lautaro Martinez, and that one's going to roll back to Emiliano Martinez. But a big part of how they defend, very tight lines of 4-4-2 defensive structure, a lot of reliance as well in the middle of the field on McAllister and Enzo Fernandez. And for this Algerian side, and Vladimir Petkovic, who coached Switzerland previously, he has brought this team here to the World Cup. They're a capable team on the break. They have a lot of pace and ability 1v1 in the wide areas, and those are the areas they will look to exploit to then get crosses into the box.
Ryan Nouri.
See how
that's Ibrahim Mazza, young talented player for Algeria. They're hoping to get involved. Oh, that was a big tackle there by Bensalem. Lionel Messi doing defensive work early on.
Nice. Good job, Messi.
Lisandro Martinez put that right off Mazza. Bounces to Romero, and Argentina able to scramble it away.
Oh. Look at this from Uncle Gus. 30 minutes before the game. Hey, so we have an idea of like where they are now because this is that video. We have an idea of like where they are now. Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure.
They're on this side.
Lifted over the top. Formerly of Atlanta United. Had it knocked down, crossed in on top.
Oh, Martinez!
A World Cup debut for Lucas Zidane. Goal for Algeria. The flag does come up at the end of the play. Would have been offside anyway.
It was offside. Okay.
Oh,
too easy.
There was a question mark over who was going to start up front alongside Lionel Messi. Was it going to be Lautaro Martinez or Julian Alvarez? The two of them rotating a lot throughout the last World Cup. Julian Alvarez coming in great form, but so does Lautaro Martinez, the top goal scorer in Italy this past season, scored in 7 of his 8 appearances for Argentina. And that's one of the things we see with some of these top nations. just the amount of talent that they have in their starting 11, but the depth beyond that as well, which we saw with France earlier today.
We saw some individuals lay down markers earlier today. Kylian Mbappe scoring twice, Holland scoring twice. In fact, Mbappe going above now Lionel Messi in the chase of Miroslav Klose's all-time World Cup goal-scoring record. So how will Messi respond to that this evening? Rodrigo de Paul, also of Inter Miami and MLS with Messi. Messi will not be able to catch up to that one. But just by being on the field, he is setting a number of new records. The first man ever to play at 6 FIFA World Cups. Cristiano Ronaldo can join him in that tomorrow. Extending his own record, his 27th international or 27th World Cup game, I should say. Messi might be outside. He's in on Argentina fans here in Kansas City.
Everybody gets scared. I'm nervous. He doesn't make it.
I think I'm offside. He makes a nice run, and it's going to be tight. That left foot. But it is confirmed that it's offside. They're back in play now. Offside. Have to always keep an eye on Messi. Great link-up play with Lautaro Martinez there. He laid him in, and as he does so often, hits the back of the net, but not going to count.
This is tonight's 200th international match. The third man to reach that milestone along with Cristiano Ronaldo and Kuwait's Badel Al-Mutawa.
Oh man, that's a shame. I know.
Had that been onside, the second man ever to score goals at 5 World Cups.
That's it.
Sad. I know, man. It's
Messi
like,
again, the flick is intercepted though by Ben Sabaini.
Still got it.
man, Messi had it.
Long for Belgali to chase. Can he sneak in behind of Thiago Almada, who's tracking back defensively? McAllister for Montiel to chase.
Man.
McAllister again.
Come on, Argentina.
So Fernandez just too far for Montiel.
It's the second ball that's missed.
Offside, man. Sad. I know, man, it's sad.
I look back at the narrowness of this offside decision.
Just creeping. There you can see it's pretty close. Messi's right shoulder there, just offside. As Mondi, the captain, stepped up.
For Belgali, an Algeria team that had the second most goals scored in African World Cup qualifying. Maza, it's a great back to Chad from Algeria. They've taken the lead.
No way.
Has sent a shockwave around the world.
Yes, it is. That they do. That was incredible.
Oh my god, man.
Holy shit. What was that guy alone? Unmarked.
Holy shit, dude. No way. No way we fucking lose, bro.
And this is an
No way
Algeria team
we
that scored
fucking
the
lose.
second most goals.
Okay, look at this guy. See the guy behind?
Very
Oh, look at
offside there as he's leaning, but he catches Emiliano Martinez. He's starting to guess that he's going to the far post, and he catches him at the near post.
The ball, because he didn't mark that guy. That's what happened.
And
The ball did not mark that guy.
And it is indeed offside, so this goal is going to come back. As
Oh, offside! Offside!
Just been
Offside!
announced by a referee to the crowd. Big cheers from the Argentine fans.
So it's offside.
But yeah, on
Okay.
that first look, it did look
So,
like he
two
was
offside.
leading and he went too early. It takes away what would have been a
Oh my God,
fantastic
offside.
start for this Algerian team.
Offside.
Now that's
Oh, now we have a
Teams
game
found the back
now.
of the net. Neither goal has counted in a wild opening 9 minutes in Kansas City.
Wow, offside. That is
still
unbelievable.
That's a really good goal.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Just a matter of inches, yeah.
Offside.
By inches.
Oh, dude, we have a game. We have a game. Holy smokes.
There's a wing, there's a wing, there's a wing. They're going to give it to Messi.
They're showing in the stadium a look at the offside decision via the semi-automated offside technology. It's
Oh,
half of Shaibi's body. We'll get a look at it on the broadcast feed at the next opportunity.
Okay. Oh, Kupo left us. He's had it.
Amada. Hit for Messi. Bentaleb helped to take it away. He tackled there, trying to win it back. It's going to be a foul as Butawi goes down. Enzo Fernandez the foul. Montiel is slow to get behind the play as well.
Oh, he did hit.
Yeah, very animated there, Lionel Scaloni, who up off his bench, constantly coaching.
Yeah.
Has won everything since he's taken over as coach of Argentina. Led them to World Cup glory in 2022. 2 Copa Americas.
And yet was widely criticized when he took the job. Yeah, fall 2018. All he had done before then as a coach was coach the U20s and was an assistant for the senior team. And it was roundly criticized in Argentina as the wrong choice as Ait Nouri draws the foul off Montiel and a free kick coming for Algeria.
You're going to see a lot of this from Ait Nouri, the attacking left wing back, we'll call him, from Manchester City. Starts as a left back, but really he's a player that can give them a lot of width here. Takes players on. This time he just skips around Montiel, draws the foul. Set piece opportunity for Shaibi to deliver this one. The man who thought he had scored a goal. But this is a team in Algeria that has a lot of speed in 1v1 in the wide areas. And they're going to test these fullbacks from this Argentine team. Get them on the back foot, diving in like that. It's led to this free kick.
So he rolls short. Shaibi will return now. Haj Musa. Takes his way through there. Might just get a corner out of it. It's going to be a throw-in as Messi chased it down.
How about that? Messi back, 1v1 defending.
Oh, he's
Excellent job there.
All this stuff about his hamstring, all this stuff about his age, you tell Lionel Messi not to be on that field. It's nonsense. That dude's going to be out there no matter what. Nouri dueled off the ball by Rodrigo De Paul, and then De Paul fell on the ball. Shimon Marciniak doesn't blow his whistle. It will be a goal kick in the end.
But just a quick note on that. We see that a lot. And that foul is often given where a defensive player is shielding a ball. As we got to look back at the offside.
Oh, look at that. See? Look at that.
I'm going to zoom in and
see
as he's leaning forward that part of his body.
Offside.
Just offside. Narrow. I mean, just similar to the Messi one, in fact, that was the same part of the body.
Dude, what? Dude, this game has been crazy so far.
I mean, we have a wonderful bird's eye view here in Kansas City, and there was a moment there where you had maybe 2/3 of the 70,000 fans in the building all jumping up and down as they're singing.
Yeah.
We saw in Qatar, same scenes we saw across the U.S. at Copa America 2 years ago.
Alright, what's going on here?
Another tangle off the ball there, Bentaleb and De Paul.
The easiest way to put it is
There's a wing over there.
Argentines, football is religion. This is a team that the players feel that way. That's the way they play. The fans, that's the way they support their team.
Medina, Almada too far. And yet I would even argue goes one further, because that's true for a lot of countries. And that was Vladimir Petkovic was asked about that, and he said, listen, in Algeria, we get massive crowds. you and I have done this enough to know there's something different with Argentina. There's a different scale, there's a different intensity. You see it around Kansas City during the day today. Good luck getting a coffee in the hotel lobby today. The line was out the door, and they're all wearing blue and white.
Wow.
It is remarkable.
Okay, so apparently there's 2 offsides for a World Cup records. That happened in 8 minutes. 2 offsides in 8 minutes.
So how did Algeria respond now? They thought they had taken the lead after thinking they had conceded.
How good he is, anticipates.
And just watching the different rotations between Argentina and this set, very narrow, very compact lines from Algeria right now. They build out of a 4-3-3. Defensively, it looks at times like a 4-5-1. So they've got the extra man in the midfield trying to limit these little balls right there. They don't want Messi getting that ball picked up behind their midfield and running in the back line. So Argentina trying to find different rotations within that to try to unbalance them. So I'm seeing DePaul move inside. Then Messi drops out wide to the right, Martinez. And that's part of the familiarity we were talking so much about all day long as we've built into this game about this team. They all know the defensive principles, the attacking principles, 6 starters from the World Cup final in 22, and they know what they're doing out there, and just reading each other at different moments of the game.
No team has more players on their roster at this World Cup than were at the last World Cup, than Argentina. Messi couldn't cleanly make his way through and has it tackled out. Chief among them, Lionel Messi, who is a week away from his
I'm wearing his jersey
39th
right
birthday.
now.
He was scoring his first ever World Cup goal 20 years ago today. So long ago that the opponent at the time, Serbia and Montenegro, we don't call them that anymore. There's a separate Serbia and Montenegro national team. And Messi will have heard all the comments in the last couple of years, all the sneers about his age, about playing in MLS now with Inter Miami. You doubt him, you bet against him at your peril. And as you talked about pregame, it was the biggest difference in Qatar from prior World Cups. It wasn't just Messi. It was the whole team and the whole unit adding Messi into it. Receive it back from Alexis McAllister. Trying to keep it poked away, but no real outlet forward for Algeria. Right at the gut. What a ball that is. Messi.
Oh, shoot.
Lionel Messi.
All right.
16 minutes in.
Yay!
He is so cool. Calm.
And the man he's pointing at is Rodriguez.
Messi! Messi! Messi!
That they exploit. Quick ball from DePaul that goes past 5 defenders to get Messi on the half turn. Look at that. Little box midfield. No problem. Find Messi there.
Dear Lord.
Running
It's
at your
from
back
far away,
line.
too.
Good luck.
He got played so accurate.
Cuts onto the left foot.
Yeah.
Still has a lot to do from outside
He
the
doesn't
box.
hesitate.
And he
Let's
picks up
go,
that
man.
corner.
What a strike!
It's a touch on it.
Messi.
But he doesn't stop that. Has 2 hands on it. Could be stronger at those
Oh
2.
my
But he gets
God.
shielded by a defender in
First
front.
goal. He really
And
wanted
it's
to make
Lionel
the first
Messi.
goal.
Mbappe
Yes.
with 2. Holland with 2.
Messi.
And now Messi's on the board.
I just have a little nerves and do my surfing.
I'm gonna get some watermelon. For the water.
Dude.
At the water break, let's get some watermelon.
That's
That is goal 14
right, though.
of his World Cup career.
Right.
Level with Kylian Mbappe, 2 shy of the record holder.
Oh man, we are back.
It is now 5 consecutive matches with a goal at the World Cup, going back to Qatar. That is 1 shy of the all-time record. And he has become the 2nd man to score a goal at 5 different editions of the FIFA World Cup. Looking to loop that in. Belgali couldn't control it up against the byline, out for a goal kick. Some of the legend, and Johnny Infantino, who stayed more or less to the West Coast, has made his way all the way out. There's always different parts of the stadium, including the media tribunal. A lot of former World Cup winners from Argentina. A lot of the former players from the past are always involved. Well, 118.
It's a ridiculous number. Even the 200 appearances for your national team, the amount of club
but seriously,
matches,
that was an amazing goal by Messi.
travel schedules. But as you set up earlier, Lionel Messi does not want to miss games for Argentina. It is a source of pride. And even the way he approached the call up for this World Cup, telling Lionel Scaloni, look, I want to know when the rest of the team know. And they have that respect for each other. He was non-committal about whether he was going to be here, even though we all knew he was going to be here. He wasn't going to miss that 6th one.
And Lionel Scaloni has said, I don't make any decisions without Messi's input. Like, I think we all understand how those dynamics work, but there does seem to be a wonderful equilibrium between those two with the rest of the team.
Lautaro. We need to go from Lautaro next. See that Messi knew that there was an empty one behind
Yeah,
him.
you can get a look right now at Argentina's defensive shape. It's man-to-man across the field. So they're matching up with guys following into different spaces. If it goes too far away out of their structure, they pass them on. Communication is good, but Algeria having a tough time right now trying to find any type of space and then that type of play away from their pressure. Back in possession and attacking once again.
Rodrigo De Paul had the assist on the Messi goal, by the way. The two Miami teammates linking up. That was De Paul's first ever goal or assist in a World Cup game. For jumping the call, Rodrigo De Paul, Messi's bodyguard, but he provides important goals and assists.
Yep.
In this Argentina journey, and for Inter Miami as well. McAllister, Messi follows around, snapped away. Belgali was there just in time.
Oh, they're singing that song. What's it called? That song from the last World Cup.
Fly.
No, it's like, what's it called? Yeah, it's like the Diego. Yeah, that one. I know, but like, I forgot the name of the song already, but it's
yeah. Come on, McAllister.
McAllister working hard to keep it there.
Oh no, it's the. I think. Oh, it's the Mendo. No, what the heck?
And they're jumping again in Kansas City.
Oh, it's the.
Messi.
Messi.
Oh yes! Oh yes!
On the return.
Oh yes!
Almada.
Oh yes!
Lionel Messi.
Oh yes!
Crossing that one into Lautaro Martinez.
Wait, it was the muchachos. La 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 la.
That's so dangerous.
Yeah.
Algeria now trying to create any sort of possession, trying to play through the pressure. They just give it right back.
Hunting the ball. Argentina, they hunt the ball when it turns over the attacking part of the field. And that speaks to the flexibility that I talk about so often with this team, is recognizing situations, when to drop off, when to be in a defensive block, or when there's a chance to really go and press and win the ball back when an opponent is under pressure. So they smother you, force you into a turnover, and now back in possession.
Well, let's see. So, USA plays on Friday, and then Argentina plays next Monday against Austria. That'll be at 1 p.m. So I'll be at work. Unfortunately, I'll miss that game completely.
Martinez, we're not
No,
really sure what
it's fine.
condition he's in. He broke the ring finger in his right hand a couple of weeks ago in the warm-up to Aston Villa's Europa League final. Hasn't played a game since. The reporting from Argentina suggests just a matter of pain tolerance with him as much as anything else. So
It's a new era.
the less he has to do over the next week or two, the better.
It's cool that the new and the old are playing together.
Yeah, Argentina-Austria will be a good game too. But I'll miss that one.
Skipped underneath Christian Romero's foot. He's got to chase it down now. And Montiel bounces it off of Romero. First thing it's gone right for Algeria in a while. And it's time for a break. This match break is sponsored by Lenovo. Midway through the first half here in Kansas City, the ball's in the back of the net 3 times. Only one of them counted. And guess who? Lionel Messi. Giving the defending champions a 1-0
what a strike, though.
lead so far.
Nice.
Martinez.
Nice. All right. All right, I need that.
Oh, he's only 33, the goalkeeper.
Wow, nice. Yeah, Mr. Rogers. Such a schmaltzy bro. Yeah. And like, ugh. Oh, and I literally had it perfect. Yes. Yes. What the heck, dude? Oh, hi, Kuklas. Hi, Kuklita. Kuklita. Hi, Kuklita. Oh, dear Congo. Alright, hold on, I have to move this again.
Back in Kansas City, Vladimir Pekovic and Algeria trying to figure out how to get things going here. They actually only conceded 5 goals in their last 15 games in all competitions. They've been terrific defensively. Issa Mandi there, their captain. His Algerian record, 120th international appearance. They thought they had scored the opening goal at one point in the opening 10 minutes, only for a correct, if tight, offside call to come down via the semi-automated offside technology.
Alright.
And that possession stat that you see, certainly it is accurate, but it tells a story of 2 stretches of the game, because it feels like it's been an awfully long time since Algeria has had much of the ball. But as it is for a lot of teams, an opportunity off of the break to change the momentum of the game if they can. They won the ball quickly. Hans Musa was just able to keep it from Enzo Fernandez there.
Alright, there we go. Just have to fix that.
Algeria get back to the things they were doing well early in the game and created that opportunity to put it in the back of the net, even if it was offside. Ibrahim Maza on the ball. That's a man they want to get on the ball a lot more. That pass, though, for Guerrero was intercepted.
Okay.
When they're doing this, Argentina, it's hard to chase down, and that was one of the things that, I mean, this field is impeccable. It is like a billiards table. We were down on it earlier.
Really?
It does have a slight crown here in Kansas City, so it's not huge, but it does slope a little bit towards the sidelines and towards the 2 goals. But from a condition standpoint, to just be pinging the ball around all over like Argentina do.
Okay.
Martinez might have had a chance on that one. Bensebaini is in there, a little tangle of legs.
Oh, we're close to it,
Yeah, that was.
What are you looking for here from Algeria? How do they work their way back into this?
They've got to find some possession in the attacking part of the field. They need to be a little bit more dynamic. It feels quite safe right now, and even when they're trying to move the ball from side to side, when you're playing against the way that Argentina are defending, it's difficult to find space. But I think a lot of their strength, as I've said, is on the wings. Can they get Ait Nouri now in this position, a little higher up the field? There we go, almost find him, but then the ball slipped out of play.
Maybe there, thought he had scored the goal early on. Now Friday on Fox, the United States back on the field taking on Australia in game number 2 of the group stage in Seattle. Our coverage beginning 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific.
Look,
There is Thiago Almada goes down.
he gets the ball.
Long run around the outside, Facundo Medina nowhere to go. Final numbers in today, 18 million of you around the country joined us for the win over Paraguay Friday night, and the top local market rating was here in Kansas City.
Wow.
It is just remarkable what has happened to the sport here in Kansas City.
Oh!
Paul plays back in. McAllister is forced out, but we're so excited to one more stop between now and then. That's in Dallas for us tomorrow for England versus Croatia. So excited to come into Seattle. Huge, huge game with an Australia team coming in off the back of the win over Turkey the other night. They're feeling confident. They're going to show up trying to spoil the party. Really special day in American soccer coming up on Friday.
Nice control.
He was offside for a moment, had to get back onside before he could receive the pass from Tip Hall.
Nice.
Magali intercepts, trying to find Almada.
But the point you bring up there is that
Messi.
the press coming from Messi is going to make the foul. But about his starting position, I think sometimes it's overstated how much he will walk in different moments, because when he has possession,
Messi kicked him hard.
No.
down.
Oh, come on, Messi. Come on.
Messi just catches.
Come on,
can't help
Messi.
himself.
But when Argentina, one of the
Messi.
things you notice is he'll start offside and make you aware of being just feeling uneasy that he's in that position, but you don't want to drop, you don't want to keep him onside. But how quickly they come to life when they have the ball, and the combination play that they have. We saw one, it almost led to a good chance of the ball into Martinez, back to the ball.
He didn't
So
get
they're just,
penalized?
those little combinations are so difficult, and then that's Messi too. That's just pure acceleration
Yeah,
off the
that
ball.
was a foul, yes.
Dynamic movement.
Wow, of course.
Issa Mandi still frustrated with the referee. So he took that little kick in the back of the leg, and he's showing that to Szymon Marciniak, the referee. You saw there briefly at the end the way Messi came over and checked on him.
And the other player for Algeria, they need to get going, is the youngster, 20-year-old, Ibrahim Maza. Really creative player that can play in the pocket. Right now, he just hasn't been able to get many touches on the ball at all. Everything is drifting away. But he's got Alexis McAllister following him around right in the middle of your screen. So he can't even get 5 yards of space to get a touch on the ball, and he's having to drop into this position now to get a touch. And they're okay with that, Argentina. He's just going to play the ball side to side. They don't want him getting turned, linking in those little positions in behind them.
Maza's 20 years old. He's born in Germany. He plays in Germany. They call him Mazadona.
Not Maradona.
The tangle there. It's going to be a throw-in for Algeria down in the corner. You see Almada disagreeing with the decision from the assistant referee. And Argentina win the ball right back.
All right.
Now Gali is chasing, but he can't do anything about it. This is a terrific run all the way up the sideline that finally peters out.
Come on, let's make it
Gali
two.
trying to sprint Algeria the other way. A little 1-2, tackled out. Argentina's throw.
Oh, we got it. Okay.
Lino Scaloni said coming in, this is an assured team. It's a confident team. They remember the loss to Saudi Arabia. They hadn't lost a game for 3 years coming into the last World Cup. They were one shy of Italy's all-time international record consecutive games without a loss, and they took the lead in
wow.
Saudi Arabia in the opener.
We had Scaloni for longer than I
Part of why
thought.
Scaloni said the
Since
first game
2018,
isn't
though.
critical, and he kind of quickly corrected
Yeah,
himself
longer
and
than
said
I thought.
it's important, of course, but it doesn't define what's going to happen. You're not going to win the World Cup in the first game. You're not going to lose it in the first game. It's about building into the tournament for a team like Argentina. It's the first foul of the game committed by Algeria, and it's Alexis McAllister who's down.
Ooh, that hurts.
The bad news for Algeria is that Argentina, when scoring first in its last 8
Oh, you see how he cut
matches,
them knees?
they've only had 1 loss in that, and that was that Saudi Arabia match. So this is
Come on,
typically a
McAllister,
team,
come on.
team that when they take
Come on,
the lead,
McAllister.
it's hard to come back.
Come on, man.
Let's go, let's go.
Flipped in towards Messi, just too tall for him. Nuri heads away. Nuri couldn't hold it up though.
Man.
Ball for McAllister, for Enzo Fernandez. There's Almada, in fact, who came all the way inside. Here's Enzo now. He's got Medina running around the outside, hands it off. Medina now, cutting it through. It pings around, it's cleared by Monti. And yet the other part, to your point, twice they blew 2-goal leads in the last World Cup, and they almost did it a third time to Australia in the round of 16. So for as successful as they are, for as rarely as they trail, they did have a habit at the last World Cup of letting teams back into games.
Just a touch, yep.
How different the Messi story is if, you know, Netherlands wins a penalty shootout in the quarterfinal. If Emiliano Martinez doesn't make the save on Colomboani, how different is Messi and his career and his legacy perceived, if not for those moments?
Oh, what happened? Okay, what happened? What happened? What
Just
happened?
angling for the ball, isolated one-on-one defending, gives away the foul.
Hold on, I want to see a replay.
And all to your point there, John, there's a reason there's only 8 nations in the history of this
Oh, the elbow right to the
back to 1930.
elbow right to the
You need
face.
some of those bounces. You need an element of luck.
Elbow
You need
right
your
to
big
the
guys
face.
to come up with the
Right,
right play at the right time. And they had everything going for them in Qatar. And they
Why
looked
is
at
there
that
a face
trophy.
guard? You know what?
They've
That's
been
actually not a
close
bad
before.
idea. I wanted a face
With
guard.
Lionel Messi.
So Zidane getting himself set. He's got that mask on because of the broken jaw he suffered in April.
Broken jaw.
Messi trying to catch him off his line.
What's the
There was a foul
Yeah, I
in
saw
there
that.
anyway against Argentina, so presumably it would not have counted. But Messi trying to catch Lucas Zidane cheating there off his line to come catch across. It is the son of Zinedine Zidane, French legend and World Cup winner, who is here in the building in Kansas City.
Zidane is at the game.
Having switched to represent Algeria. So could Zinedine. It's his parents that were from Algeria originally.
Oh wow! I
This is
didn't
his
know.
8th appearance in goal, Luka. One shot face.
Oh!
Here they come again. Lautaro Martinez
Come on,
overhits the
Martinez!
cross.
Oh,
Martinez.
Martinez.
target.
Go easy, Martinez.
Man, that's ridiculous.
Alejandro Dominguez there, bottom right, president of CONMEBOL, the South American Confederation.
Oh, wow.
President of
Martinez
Argentina's.
there, Argentine legend. He was in the gym this morning.
I'm only from Argentina.
Who won the treadmill bout?
It's
You know the answer. Come on. I've got age on my side, at least there.
Yeah.
Anything involving a ball, forget about it.
There's Ibrahim Maza. Can he get Algeria going? Can they get him going? And then, well, it's misplayed on the outside by Medina. And
Nice.
Martinez there.
Nice.
He's barely played the last few months between injury and suspension as well at Manchester United, sliding across to make that play.
Oh, we got the ball.
And remember, tomorrow on Fox, the doubleheader with some big-name teams and big-name players. First, Cristiano Ronaldo and Portugal take the field against DR Congo. They're back in the World Cup for the first time since 1974. We'll be in Dallas to see Harry Kane and England take on Luka Modric and
Will we
Croatia.
see?
And
Look at those
tomorrow,
good passes.
here on Fox, coverage starts at noon
Finally,
Eastern,
the goalie-
9 a.m. Pacific. By the end of the day tomorrow, every single team will have been on the field at this World Cup.
Whoa.
Oh, nice.
Messi's pass control on the far side. Enzo Fernandez, little dance, trying to create the space on Belgali. Recycles. Messi.
Oh man.
Cleared away. Mondi
Okay,
first
well,
to
it's still a ball
react from
anyway, so.
Almada, and an offside flag in there as
Oh,
well.
offside. All right. You know what? Fine.
It's like me with the whistle?
Yeah. It was like me offside.
Unbelievable.
Oh my gosh, this is a game right here.
I like that the Argentinas, when they attack, they are all there by big numbers, so they can pass.
They all what?
Yeah, there's a lot of Argentine players attacking at the same time. I like that look, and there's a lot of opportunities. It's not like one poor guy by himself or maybe another guy.
Shaibi. Very good little turn inside. Able to keep it. And now Algeria can build their way into the attacking half. And Sabaini. Look at Messi, just kind of hoping everyone forgets where he is.
Yeah.
Behind the play, able to go quickly and transition the other way. Inside there from the middle, Bentaleb rolls that through from the byline, and
What a
Emiliano
save.
Martinez just beats it away. That was Shaibi there. Algeria out of the corner, their first of the game.
And the reason they had success on that play is because they finally had a pass that was able to split two defenders and get in behind. And a player that could beat somebody off the dribble. Then they find Shaibi, who's just getting to the end line, tries to cut it back. And it's led to a corner, which they're going to play short.
Algeria will return.
Oh,
It's back to Wadi. Will clip it in. That was Shaibi with a chance there, and it just skipped off his head. Good turn on target.
Yeah. Watch this.
And this was that goal again. Look at that pass from Rodrigo de Paul. They had the four players that he just splits. And then all of a sudden now your defensive shape, you're reeling because
yeah.
you've got Messi
That was an
running
amazing
in your back
shot by
line. He's got
Messi,
two
though.
options
I
either
can't
side. So
even
the fullbacks
lie.
have to stay
That was so
honest.
good.
They can't commit.
That was so good.
And Messi just has a look, not enough pressure coming out and stepping, and he just bends it into the corner. So now got two hands on it, but not enough to stop that strike. What a finish from Messi.
Now he wins the ball back in the middle. Udawi trying to get the return. It was Montiel alert to sweep it and take
Nice,
it away.
alright,
Nice.
nice.
Look, trying to slow him up.
It's Messi.
Messi.
Enzo Fernandez.
Okay.
Slows
We still
up
have
the
it.
attack as it comes wide to Tiaga, Almada, and Almada.
Oh, too high!
Come on.
That was too
The
high!
young kid always wants
Come on.
Well enough here as Messi was breaking to just get enough of
Yeah.
a hand and
You're a young guy,
wanted
you're
to
gonna
stop
be,
that momentum, the real immediate danger. So then ball gets
Yeah.
recycled out to the left. Almada comes in on what he wants it as an inverted winger to come in on his stronger foot to hit the shot from the left side, just sailed it over.
Just the second shot of the game, by the way,
Come
for
on, guys,
Argentina.
come on.
Officially, 42 minutes in, they had one that was taken back for an offside.
They're a different chance though.
I know, how can they play and how can they watch when they're
It gives them the energy they need.
Yeah, that's like traditional.
Yeah, it's very traditional.
I know it is. I think they're just focused on the game.
It's just the wrong side of Shaibi there. He found a good spot. He couldn't turn it for Aït-Nouri. Ball's not going out of play. Pencil's going to keep it in. And then McAllister commits the foul.
The movement off the
Come
ball
on,
was
McAllister.
a little bit here for
Come on, man.
Bekovic's team in the last couple of minutes.
Serious.
So there, that time Mazza came inside, and that dragged Alexis McAllister with him and opened up the space then for Shaibi to try to get turns in midfield. So they need some more rotations like that in the middle.
Coming up the Visa halftime show here on Fox, Rebecca and her crew in Los Angeles, Rob and his friends here in Kansas City will join us. Look back at some of the action from earlier. Mbappe and Holland with big days. We've still got a game to come time. The other game in this group between Austria and Jordan. That's a great ball in there. Shaibi, nice little stepper.
Oh no!
Shaibi puts it in the stands, but that's at least a positive moment for Algeria.
Because they have possession now in this attacking part of the field. Aït-Nouri's getting wide and high on the left. Shaibi's now coming inside, creating a little bit of 2v1 to where he can get freed up. And that's what he wants. He wants to come in on the right foot, and that ball just sailed over. He was reaching for it, had good back pressure coming from Alexis McAllister, I think just threw him off at the very last second.
Okay.
Well, he had to win that header, and did. I mean, shots are 2 apiece. For as much as Argentina have controlled much of this game, it's 1-0. So what can Algeria do with it? Uri could have turned there, didn't have anyone behind him. Shaibi knocked away. Uri picks it up. Wide it goes. Ajmusa. Uri, and he's the center forward though, and he's all the way out wide. Ajmusa to the byline. Shaibi, and he can't. He's trying to catch Emiliano Martinez there. It looks like at the near post.
But to your point there, talking about a center forward who's drifted out wide right, but that helps create this chance. That's the shot that it sailed over. But because now they have a 3v2, so you have to be willing against a man-to-man system like this in time to come out of your position and rely on some of those rotations. So that creates the opportunity to slip in Shaibi, who's really starting to come to life here now in this game. And that's a good sign for this Algerian team, who, look, we said it in the starting lineup, a little bit surprised not to see Riyad Mahrez. We might see him at a point, 35 years old. He's getting up there, but still one of their best goal-scoring threats. We're going to have 4 added minutes in this second half. Amura is another player who led the team in goals and qualifying. So they also have players that we might see in the second half have an impact in the game if they can continue to create chances like this.
Yeah, Moore actually scored more goals than any other player in Africa in World Cup qualifying, but that's a great weapon to have off the bench if you're not going to start him. Nouri running through. It's going to fall loose. Guerri now, and he just tried to run through Lisandro Martinez. It is going to be a corner for Algeria. Their third of the game. Musa into the near post and takes the foot along from McAllister. Messi there for the second ball. Magali had to get across and did. Shaibi able to keep it in play. That's the youngster Maza. Bentaleb, one of 2 players on the field for Algeria that were at their last World Cup in 2014. Maza is starting to feel it, starting to grow in confidence. Cross was knocked down though. That was Almada doing the defensive work. Lautaro Martinez hurt to the loose ball.
All right, 4 minutes. All right, come on, guys.
2 minutes gone on the 4.
Let's put them on.
So far this evening.
I still feel Argentina's in control, and one of the things we did learn throughout that 2022 run was this is a team that can ride those waves of defensive pressure. They can suffer. They're comfortable defending. And I wouldn't be so happy with some of the chances that they've conceded, but this is a team that's still in control and at any moment can break away and attack. But Algeria have grown into the game. They've grown in confidence with some of the possession that they've had. Again, this
no!
They're winning because of the goal from Messi.
No!
Just a moment of pure brilliance that we know he has.
Nouri.
Oh, nice. Nice. Get it back, get it back. Nice, nice.
Challenge. Nouri from behind.
All right,
tackles to Shimon Marciniak. Argentine bench is furious. Almada was down. Maza gets it away quick from Lautaro Martinez. Now for Belgali and El Haj Musa. And the left to go in the half. Maza wants it. Haj Musa, a little pump fake. Trying to bring it in. Look at the Chapman took a deflection and it bounced off the foot of Amin Guerri. He couldn't get it under control and get a shot away.
Oh my, that was scary, man.
Excellent work from Haj Musa. He was
Yeah.
dancing and cutting. bobbing, weaving, goes between two Argentine defenders as a long ball.
Yeah,
It's going to be
okay.
a free kick as
Yep.
we close in on the end of this half. This might be the last action of the half.
Lionel Scaloni right now is furious with the fourth official asking why that wouldn't be a yellow card, because it sure looks like Belgali, knowing he's beat,
And I
just
would
pulls
agree.
him back.
That should be
Come
a yellow card.
on. Like, he grabbed his
Because
shirt.
that would fall into the bucket of
Shirt.
a pretty clear tactical foul because he was beat, he was turned, he was running towards the goal down that left-hand side.
Yeah, like, you grabbed his
A
shirt,
good
bro.
look at creating a good attacking opportunity.
Like, you literally grabbed his shirt, man.
Let's do it. This is
No
the
yellow
last one.
cards though. This is
This
first
is the
half
last
so far.
Last kick of the game right here.
So I might as well go for the goal.
Yeah,
This is
just
the
go
same
for it.
referee, one of the assistant referees, not both, and the VAR that were in charge of the World Cup final 4 years ago. Last chance of the half, Argentina from a dead ball. Lionel Messi hooks that one in. That was McAllister who couldn't get it on target. And that is how the half comes to a
Yep,
close.
that's
As
it.
defined by a
Yep,
sentence
that'll
that we've been saying for 2 decades now.
Alright, guys, well, good first half. Good first half. Good first half. Good first half. That was a good first half.
45 minutes down, 45 to go here in Kansas City, where it's Argentina 1, Algeria 0.
John and Stu, thank you so much. 20 years ago
Spanish,
today, then he
they
scored his
say.
first World Cup goal. Now he has his 14th. Alexi Lalas alongside two of Messi's former
Wanna hear what
teammates
they
will
say,
look
right?
back at that goal next. Once we hear from Clarence Seedorf, because
Get on!
All right, guys, we're back for the second half.
Coming out. I saw Molina. If I'm not.
Yeah, looks like it. Let's take it back to Stu Holden and John Strong. They'll have the details of the substitutions for us, guys.
Yeah, Rebecca, this is a big part of what Argentina did in the last World Cup is they would rotate. They got a lot of bodies on, and these two guys, Gonzalo Montiel and Nahuel Molina, they would essentially trade off games at right back. So they're trading off halves. Nico Gonzalez was warming up along with Molina through much of that halftime break.
Nico
But
Gonzalez
he is staying on the bench for now. That's the only change for either side as the second half gets going here. What is just a lovely evening, and the sun has just gone fully down here in Kansas City.
All
Second
right,
half
here we go.
underway.
Second half is
Argentina
starting.
beginning the defense of their World Cup title. Three-time champions trying to become the third ever to go back-to-back and the first since the 1960s. Algeria back at the World Cup for the first time since 2014. They thought they had the lead at one point early. The goal was ruled off very narrowly for offside, but they have been right in it through stretches. And if anything, Algeria ended the half quite well and were creating some moments and some opportunities. What are you looking for here second half?
For Algeria, it is a lot of the same, what they will want to do, what they did towards the end of the first half, which was this. Get their fullbacks high and wide. That was not going to quite get to Aïnouri. Molina straight into the game and involved. But once they get the width from their fullbacks, their creative players have a little bit more space and freedom to come inside and be creative, which is where you want them. For Argentina, can they find a second goal? Can they give themselves a little bit of cushion and not leave any margin for error? They've struggled in their last two openers. We talked about that, losing to Saudi Arabia, drawing with Iceland in 2018.
No.
And they won't want to do that again. It was a pretty solid first half from this team.
She was
As you
tipping
heard
the
all
garbage
guys talk
bag.
about
She
in the
can get
studio.
something out of
It
it.
does run through Messi. So
That garbage bag
can
right
they get
there.
Messi the ball in good spaces and
Well,
able
no,
to
but I don't
field
want-
decision making,
Something
create a couple more good goal scoring opportunities to find that second goal.
Come here. Hello. She wants love and petting.
Samonti
Oh no.
switch to the field. We're going to bring it down, but he's forced backwards there under some pressure.
Oh, be careful.
Ibrahim Moss, the 20-year-old,
Don't let him
opening
shoot.
everything for Algeria. Put that across, it was a bit behind the run of Belgali. He nods it inside. Haj Musa hustled off the ball by Enzo Fernandez. And Messi, a collector's item, bit of a loose first touch, ends up giving it away. Maybe will hook the cross in, easily dealt with in the back by Romero. Algeria able to win it back, hold it in, cycle it around. Romero is tackled off the ball. Enzo Fernandez quickly trying to find Messi, and he is chopped down there. Now he came flying in to stop that counter before it got started.
No, she can go up there just fine.
The end.
Yeah, look, I moved it.
That was a strong tackle. Bentaleb helping Messi up to his feet.
Bentaleb, incidentally, one of the players who was at the last World Cup for Algeria. 2 years ago this week, Nabil Bentaleb had a heart attack as he was playing a kick around with friends and family in France. He was placed in an induced coma. He was given a pacemaker. He missed 8 months of action.
Okay.
As Lucas Adam will come out of his box to head it away. And Nabil Bentaleb, again, 2 years almost to the day, is now on this field at a World Cup for the second time. It is miraculous. It is remarkable. For a guy now at the age of 31.
Wow.
To be out here experiencing this moment. And it's an example of, you know, we do these games and you've got 22 guys on the field and so many more on the bench, and each has lived this incredible, remarkable story to get to this moment. Some of them get their names in lights because they score a goal, or Vozinha, the goalkeeper for Cape Verde, makes a series of saves and becomes a social media sensation. For so many, the victory is just being here. Maza on the run. Can he keep a little bump from behind there in front of the referee? Alexis McAllister gets away with it.
It was a nice ball from Bentaleb initially to find Maza on the run and facing the field, something we haven't seen too much of in the first half. And then good counter press again from Algeria. When the ball turned over, they felt that there was the opportunity. They had the trigger where the first man goes and presses. They press, they won it back, and then now they've turned it over back to Argentina.
De Paulo has the assist on the Messi goal. And the two Inter Miami teammates Connecting on that and connecting on the sequence to begin this attack.
Messi.
Who's this on?
Okay,
Towards the run of Thiago Almada, good work by Belgali. The slide across it, headed away.
What happened?
Enzo Fernandez. Messi popping up, picks it up, clips it in. That was the run there of Enzo Fernandez.
He went
Couldn't
to
quite get over the head of the defender.
He almost clipped it in. That was so nice.
Hey, Nori trying to play out under some pressure.
did it.
Put back on the outside.
Argentina, come on,
Messi on the
Argentina.
turn. Options around him. Lionel Messi.
Oh, come on,
Ooh,
Messi.
Don't get greedy.
Patrick Mahomes, Kansas City Chiefs quarterback, taking in the action. He was looking for Messi to stick that one in the top corner. And he was looking to try to bend it to that far post. Just gets underneath it that time as he's just trying to caress it around a couple of defenders. Again, Lucas didn't get a good look at it, which way he was trying to go. He had an option to his right. That time Messi put it over.
Foul there as Mazza's tripped up off the ensuing goal kick. You can scan the QR code on your screen. You can vote for the Michelob Ultra Superior Player of the Match here in Kansas City. Mahomes was here 2 years ago. I remember that Lionel Messi and Inter Miami played a game here at Arrowhead 2 years ago. Messi scored in Inter Miami's 3-2 win over Sporting Kansas City. There were 72,000 fans for that game. The official capacity for the stadium at the World Cup is 69,000 fans. You can kind of see on that far side, they had to basically demolish the first few rows on the far sideline just to make this stadium wide enough for a regulation World Cup field. And then you have a couple sections below us where they're media seating now. So it's a slightly lessened capacity than normal. But just ho-hum, another 70,000 fans packed in here in America's heartland to see a soccer game. Good step by Nori to take that one away. It bounces to the middle of the field. It's a kind bounce for Argentina. Enzo Fernandez gets it to Lautaro Martinez. And here comes Argentina.
Oh, here we go.
Slipping down the other way on the quick counterattack. It's going to be cut back.
Oh, wait. Oh!
It's free. Almost
Come
sliding
on,
Martinez there
guys.
to break it up in the end.
I don't think Rodrigo de Paul ever felt he had the pace or wanted to go alone there. As he's running with that ball in a lot of space, he kept looking up and trying to delay and see if he had somebody in the box, and he didn't. And it was just a broken play really in the middle of the field where now that Algeria are attacking a little bit more, they're committing more numbers forward, which does leave them open in some of these transition opportunities, but then he ends up squaring it back to a green shirt and the chance was gone. I think had he gone more of a direct route diagonally to the goal and taken that, been a little bit more selfish there, it might have been a better chance.
And immediately off the back of that, two of the players warming up for Argentina come to the bench to prepare to come on.
Nice.
Big shot on the outside there. Man down for Argentina. Algeria continue the other way. Nice little spot inside there for Haj Musa, but a better tackle to take him off of it.
Nice. Go for it.
Now,
Now,
back
here
on
we
his
go.
feet on the far side as Messi carries forward.
Yes, Messi.
Lautaro Martinez making the
Yes!
Lautaro Martinez on Mondi. Save by Zidane. Rebound cleared away.
This pass again from Messi. These are the positions they wanted. And when the ball comes into him, they go. But he's running, he's waiting, he's surveying everything in front of him.
Oh, no.
Just a left arm swing there, catching Haj Musa in the side of the face. And then it was a great save from Zidane that time. Down to his right, pushed it back into the middle, slight danger area, but Algeria able to clear and avoided conceding a second. But yeah, it's the weight of the pass, it's when the pass comes, because he saw the lane. But when you see players like him drive inside, they're creating space for that passing lane. Great pass, but still Zidane that time able to come up with the save.
It's such a good look. Such good
Martinez
passes.
going long there. Regali has to steer it back. There is something objectively jarring about saying "saved by Zidane." It just doesn't seem quite right for what that name signifies in the history of the game. But that is the first World Cup save for Lucas Zidane, who's just in the last few months really come onto the scene for Algeria. It's a tough tackle there. And here come the subs.
All right.
Who's coming?
for Argentina.
Nico Gonzalez.
Lautaro Martinez, that'll be his last action of the man.
Alvarez.
Alvarez! We got Alvarez!
Yeah.
Oh, we got Alvarez! Oh, baby, this will be fun. This will be fun.
Nico Gonzalez will take the place of Thiago Almada as the other
Yeah, he
substitution.
wasn't that good, Almada.
The former Atlanta United star. Will be replaced by his Atletico Madrid teammate. Like we said with Spain yesterday, like we saw with France earlier, frightening the depth and the options that these top teams have and the players they can be bringing on in these moments.
Yeah, these are two players that play in Spain for one of the best clubs there in Atletico Madrid. A guy Julian Alvarez who scored 4 goals in Qatar in 2022. Nico Gonzalez, a player that has gained a lot of trust under Lionel Scaloni. He's making his 52nd appearance for Argentina. It's going to be a theme though throughout this World Cup as we extra round now with a round of 32. You have to win 8 games to win a World Cup as opposed to 7 the last go around. So depth is important. 26-man rosters, 5 different subs, lots of travel across 3 different countries. And so to be able to not just start a tournament well, but finish well, that's what's important. And managing your roster and minutes to have guys peaking at the right time.
It is a reasonable prediction we're going to see. Again, it's an expanded World Cup, so you have to phrase it the right way. But we'll probably see a higher percentage of rostered available players actually see the field at this World Cup than we ever have before. For those reasons you just outlined. Aït-Nouri driving inside, and then just he hits a brick wall. Blue and white colored brick wall. Laza able to keep it. Bentaleb. Shaibi.
Watch behind you, guy.
Oh no, watch him, guys, watch him!
Combination, it's a block shot. That was Romero there flying forward to make the play.
It was a nice combination. That's how you can break down a defensive block. Then you have the big wall of Romero coming out and committing his entire body, blocking a shot, throwing his body down. So even as you get just a little sliver of hope, you think for a shot, as Hajmus is not going to get the foul. Simon Marciniak, our referee, has been pretty consistent with the way he's called the game. And actually, one of the things I was noting earlier, it's a couple times with Rodrigo de Paul, where he takes a little contact and almost embellishes it a touch to try to win a foul. He's not giving those. He's actually just letting the game go. He's not calling a lot of little fouls, which I like. It keeps the momentum and the rhythm of the match.
I feel like we said that a lot, even in the first couple of games that we've done.
It must be a point of emphasis from referees because, exactly as you said, we've been saying this consistently now.
A lot of that noise you're hearing right now is the Algerian fans down to the right.
You know, you beat me to it. I was actually going to say, we talked so much about the noise and the rabid support from these.
There's an ongoing battle between the fans
right now.
We stole the ball.
The team's been defending quite a bit. They need a little something to come to life. Maybe it's coming here.
Doesn't take much. Here they come forward again. You got Julian Alvarez now furthest forward, and that was Nicolas Gonzalez waiting for it. It was Monti, the captain, the most experienced player in Algeria's history, with the tackle to send it behind.
Perfect. Had that one just got in the back of the net. But a great example, as you said, it just can come to life so quickly. One pass breaks it open. DePaul gets open down the right side, plays an early-looking ball that Mondi just gets a toe on. To take it away from a clear opportunity, and Messi's going to come all the way over to take this one.
First corner of the game for Argentina.
First throw.
Now we're in. Messi already a goal tonight. 14th of his World Cup career. Into the near post for McAllister, was blocked and then cleared away. Messi, incidentally, last fall was credited with breaking the all-time international record for assists as well.
Oh, Messi!
Scored. He's got a few assists as well.
Oh, wow!
Gonzalez going to get there, fires it in, looking for Julian Alvarez. Clearance only as far as Alexis McAllister.
Oh, McAllister!
Messi!
Messi! Messi! Messi!
Messi with two.
You go for the ball.
Control for the defending
The
champions.
smile is so calm too. It's not like they get like
Messi, Messi.
Oh, that is two for Messi.
No, you see that pass?
Yeah, I know.
The goalie's what did that.
Holy
What a
crap.
pass by the goalie. Such accuracy.
he did it, he set it up.
The goalie
Yeah.
kicked the ball with
And just
such
watch
pinpoint
this.
accuracy to a
From
pass.
Messi.
What's
He's
that
on
the
the
goalie?
There he
move.
is.
Look
As
how
everybody else,
Look
he's
how
standing
accurate.
still.
so far
He just
He did it,
anticipates
but
the
look how
play.
accurate.
He's starting
I mean, he
wide
went
as it
across
comes
the
out.
field and
Eventually, it's
took a chance.
McAllister. Look at Messi on the left.
And there's
He's moving
McAllister.
towards the
Tremendous
goal.
shot.
This is my player right here. See his name. See his name.
Yeah.
Messi.
He has to have the composure. Even
See
if-
his name.
But look at Zidane. Which way is he going to go? He lays out to the right, and Messi just passes it into the back of the net with his right foot. That ball is moving, swerving. It's a tough one.
Dos a cero.
And that's not the man you want to spill it to. 6 yards out. That ball's in the back of the net, and it's Lionel Messi's second in this World Cup. And now just one away from the all-time record of 16 goals with Miroslav Klose.
15 for Messi, tied with Ronaldo, the original Ronaldo, the Brazilian Ronaldo. One shy of Miroslav Klose of Germany, who gave an interview to a newspaper in Germany earlier this week where he said, I expect my record to be broken at this tournament, and I'm perfectly fine with it. It might not last the night. Right, Neuer running through.
So Argentina steals the ball from you all of a sudden. It's a serious
Substitutions in the wings for Algeria. Musa. Logali will cross. Header pops sideways off the defender and cleared out wide.
All right. One of the unwritten rules as an Argentine fan: don't celebrate until it's over.
Yes,
Do
yes.
not celebrate until it's over.
Yes.
That's an unwritten rule that we have. Do not celebrate until it's over. Excuse me on that one. But the
You said another one.
DePaul, lovely touch.
Notch.
oh, nice, nice
So
to
we
Paul.
get- No, we actually holds it. He holds it. Hold it.
3 substitutions in the wings for Algeria now.
Who's gonna get it? Watch out. Messi.
So there you go. We said the stars were out here on Fox today at the FIFA World Cup, and they have delivered. Cristiano Ronaldo shows up to the party tomorrow. You think he's watching? You think he's paying attention? Harry Kane, 60-plus goals this season, something that only Messi and Ronaldo have ever done in the modern era. Also on the field tomorrow.
Dear Lord.
And we'll see if we
Oh,
do
those Argentine
substitutions
fans are
now
getting
or
loud
take a
now.
break now.
They're having no subs.
They're getting
The
loud.
subs are going to come
They're
first,
getting
and they're
loud.
dancing in the party again. Here is, you rightly phrased it, Buenos Aires, Missouri.
Buenos Aires, Missouri.
Samoa
Buenos
replaces
Aires, Missouri.
Udali.
I really love that.
Uramura
Looks like
Riyamars
Mandanda.
is on for
Boo.
Hayes Musa.
Okay, here we go.
Enzo Fernandez. Lionel Messi. Just enough of a touch there to break that up for Algeria.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Hold on. I'm gonna have to mute this one.
Mars
wanted to go with some of the younger, athletic, creative type players and try to run with Argentina a little bit. It's hard to say because those were two pretty prominent figures throughout their qualifying campaign and over the past decade. So they're in the game now. Can they make a difference? Can they keep this game close, or do Argentina run away with this one now?
What would be your guess?
Depends what Argentina want to do. That's how the game goes when you play against a team like that. If they want to go, they're going to go. They have the quality to run this score up. But now even Algeria can't even really get the ball.
McAllister rolls it through. Messi looking for a hat trick. Messi!
Wow!
Is hat
Well, it's a
trick
strong
three?
hand from Zidane, and that one's got to feel good for him because the last two for Messi have gone right past him into the back of the net. Lovely long sequence build up again, just shifting it side to side, wearing down this Algerian team. Look at the smile on his face. He's just playing free. Enjoying every
Just
minute.
doing the
And
idol worship.
by
That
those
was
fans,
nasty.
rightfully so.
Nasty. Oh. Wow.
It's only for Messi, but he can't.
Messi
Oh,
gets
nice.
away so quickly. Julian Alvarez.
Oh,
not able to
Alvarez,
build,
so
though.
sad.
Trying to build out Mazza. There's just no space. There's just no time. Riyad Mahrez on the ball, another player at his second World Cup. Samoa, roll that in. Nori found a good spot, crossing in, popped in the air by Lisandro Martinez. Should be trying to let it bounce out.
Whose
It
ball is
will
that?
eventually bounce out.
Oh, yeah,
The ball
there.
will exchange pleasantries. That's a let.
But. That's a good one.
That's how you know you're having success as an opponent of Argentina, if the fans start whistling and cheering you in possession. Good long spell here for Algeria to try to maintain some control.
This is also a great example of Argentina controlling the game without the ball. You don't need to have the ball at all times. That's a nice ball. It opened up the game a little bit.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Now the cross is going to be whipped in. It bounces all the way through. Riyad Mahrez controls on the other side. Mahrez rolls it in. Top of the box. Through traffic. Punches wide.
Wow. That was
That was a
scary.
one there with a chance. And as we go into the break, it's a little boost of momentum for an Algerian team desperate for it. This match break is sponsored by Lenovo. It comes with the defending champions. 2 Lionel Messi goals in front on the opening night of their title defense here in Kansas City, with the final stretch of the match to come.
Let's keep it going, man. Let's keep it going.
scored a hat trick in a World Cup match. And again, Messi's next goal will take it to 16. It will put him level with Miroslav Klose for the most goals in the history of the FIFA World Cup. Miroslav Klose, again, knew that record wouldn't last the tournament. I'm sure figured it would at least last the first week or two. But
I don't know. Have you seen that? You seen the guys chasing him?
and that's before we start talking about Erling Haaland. He's got to keep qualifying, but I mean, this might even be just Mbappe and Messi over the course of the tournament for who leaves North America with that record. Okay, Algeria, there's a good little spell there right at the end before the break. What are you looking for here in this final stretch of the game here in Kansas City?
I think for them still just keeping control and balance and the understanding. We've been talking about this a lot with the first matches for teams.
Look at the good pass.
Don't let scores get out of hand because it could become important as we're thinking about third place finishers advancing to the next round. Now Jerry played well in
I just feel
moments.
like it's too
They're a
greedy.
capable team.
They need to scroll it up for a reason.
Zidane
I know.
show a little bit of footwork there, pinging one out with his left foot.
It can make a difference in other qualifications.
So this is an Algerian team that I think don't
Okay,
like this
Julian Alvarez, Lionel Messi didn't hear the footsteps. He's in a penalty now for their shot, and Shimon Marciniak says no on the field. Tomasz Kwiatkowski, the video assistant referee, will have a look at it.
We'll have to look at it.
As play continues on.
Have to look at that penalty.
Now, I will say he was consistent with how he's been calling the game. But
No,
my
let it go.
initial, and
So
they're
they
just
can
going to
look
play
at
the
that
ball out
penalty.
here
That's
and
right. Yeah.
have this one get reviewed, which it is being reviewed right now. And it could
That's a
apparently
just
not.
check complete,
Yeah,
'cause it
that's
wasn't
check
held.
complete, yeah. Which, yeah, just to say, if this was still ongoing, they would not have allowed that throw in there. So, Simon Marciniak said, or basically conveying, I had seen enough, I'd made my decision, and the VAR not wanting to intervene there, and nothing he saw in the replay. We haven't seen a replay yet, which will be interesting.
And again, the VAR is the same as the World Cup final. He and this referee have worked together a ton over the years. Mazza. Shaibi thought he had scored a little less than 10 minutes in, only to be ruled offside. Mazza once more, blocked down by Alexis McAllister. Mazza trying to hold him with his head, and he does. Swept away by McAllister, back wide, Ait Nouri. Couldn't roll that through on Molina. Did well just to hold his position there, make the play, and then DePaul draws the contact.
Zidane.
There it is.
Zidane.
The legend himself, Zinedine Zidane. His son wearing the mask because of the broken jaw in April.
Broken jaw, that's why.
Cup
Broken
debut.
jaw.
Incidentally,
Broken jaw.
before you ask, yes, Lionel Messi did play against both of them. Here's the first of all, look at this.
Yeah, that's a tough replay for me to really say, just because it's a slow-mo, it's slowed down. You don't see the force of the contact coming in, but this is been interesting in how referees are being given these decisions or making these decisions, and then the VAR dynamic and when to intervene and when not to.
Lionel Messi tonight playing against Lucas Zidane in November of 2005. When Messi was 18, he played against Zinedine Zidane.
Whoa.
In Barcelona's 3-0
Did you hear that?
Mexico win over Real Madrid, and yes, Messi had an assist.
I know, but he played with Zidane.
Who else had the senior?
Who was in the stands. So he's played with both Zidanes. Yeah, that is pretty
He's going to find DePaul in a little pocket of space. Julian Alvarez running outside.
there we
Messi
go.
running inside.
Messi.
Back out it goes. Nico Gonzalez. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi!
I don't know what him.
Come on, give me a hug, Ma. Give me a hug, Ma. Give me a hug.
Oh man, Gus and Michael are there.
Well, he got his World Cup 4 years ago, and now he's out to get every other World Cup record, and sits joint top with Miroslav Klose with his 16th World Cup goal and a hat trick.
Hat trick for Messi. Hat
Enjoy
trick.
He's still playing.
Unreal. Unreal, Dad. Unreal. That is unreal by Messi.
Messi is so accurate.
Calls
There,
the
give it
number
a
as he has
cross.
done so many times.
Give
And
it a
just
cross.
finds that corner, rolling hard, pass it on. Lionel Messi, once again,
Absolute masterclass.
why he is the
If he
best
scores
of
one more
all
goal,
time.
Messi, he will surpass him with the most. He'll be the most in the whole history of the World Cup.
Wow.
Most.
16
Most goals scored.
So he started.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. He started with
Started with the 16.
Costa.
So one
We're
more
not
and then he
done.
can be the next.
There's 13 minutes plus stoppage time. He could get a fourth. He could take the record tonight. Is anyone betting against that right now?
Wow.
There's only some bets. I bet you there's some
Here we
bets.
go.
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
For more. They're making
Hold
a
on.
statement tonight.
Hold
They're
on.
not done either.
It's Alvarez.
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 Alvarez. Oh, Alvarez.
He got a little greedy.
Alvarez.
Algeria right now. You just
Come on,
want this to
Alvarez.
get
Alvarez.
a point.
Keep going, Alvarez. He got it. He recovered it.
You can't get it clear.
Oh,
It's a
bad
loop pass
pass.
from Julian Alvarez.
He got a little excited. Oh, we got the ball again.
McAllister just held his body position there. Mazza bounced off him.
Cheers to a Messi hat-trick. That's all I gotta say.
No stop. No pause.
And now it will be stopped because of a concern for a head injury for Ibrahim Mazza.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Hermanos.
Will they let Messi continue or will they give him the curtain call now? They've got 2 subs up.
Nico Pass.
Oh, Nico Pass. Yes, we got Nico Pass.
Nico Pass.
Nico
They might take
Pass.
Messi out.
Yeah.
They might not.
There is no heir to the throne.
He needs
that
a
doesn't
break.
exist, but a player they're very excited about
He needs
is
a
the
break.
next wave for Argentina.
Messi needs a break.
They might take him out because they're afraid he might get hurt.
Yeah.
Christian Romero's number 13,
Yes.
first number up.
Messi.
Just need to get him out. Yeah.
Oh, this is...
But you have to take
You
him
got
because he
good
might
shit
get
from
hurt.
the referee,
Yeah.
so my guess is he's coming off. And listen to this crowd.
All right.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yep.
Yeah. They got to take Messi because
Yeah,
we don't
yeah.
need him anymore. He could get hurt, in the last
They're
minute.
kissing that doll. They're kissing that doll. Dear Lord.
Nico Pass is also a very skilled player.
He's super young, right?
Very
So
young, very
Argentina,
skilled.
as you can see on your screen, as those little hash marks go dark, they are done with their 5 available substitutions for the
Yep.
night. Algeria
Okay, so we have no-
preparing to make their final
That means
2
no more
subs.
I know,
substitutions.
where are they?
Right under the... Right
Oh, I
on...
see. I see him.
Yes, he
Yeah,
is.
yeah, I got him.
Again, it's not about what you do on opening night. It's what you're doing in a few weeks in New Jersey. But if the concern was, well, I don't know, he's getting older, he's playing in MLS, he's this, he's that. Okay.
Alvarez.
Hat trick for Messi, ties the scoring record. Cristiano Ronaldo,
Gluttonous.
over to you tomorrow.
They're gluttons.
Harry Kane for that matter.
I think the greatest compliment you can pay to Messi is that nobody is really surprised. He did this tonight.
Yeah,
As the
it's
first
true.
goal is a turnover.
Oh! Be careful with
I'll
that.
be careful with the Algerians. They're not done yet. They're not done yet.
The first one goes in, and then you start thinking,
Yeah, let's
okay,
go,
Messi
let's go,
does
Nico
his thing.
Pass.
The second one goes in.
Come on, Nico Pass. It's Nico Pass. Nico Pass. Nico Pass.
Of course he did.
And it is a cliche that you hear sometimes, it's probably overused, nothing the goalkeeper could have done. The first 2, obviously, I think Lucas did on, the one off his hands, the other's a rebound.
Third one, no chance.
Yeah, unless he's got the go-go gadget, arm there, he's not getting that.
Go, gadget, pixel reducer.
There's some weird football twisted irony in there that Zinedine Zidane's son is hat-tricks being run up against him. Just happens to be the unfortunate goalkeeper that was in the net in that moment. And he's not the first, not the last. It's a long list of goalkeepers that have conceded goals to that man.
Bit of confusion here from Algeria and the 4th official of who exactly is coming on and off here. Zerouki and Adil Rubina both preparing. It is indeed Ibrahim Mazza who joins Nabil Bentaleb, as we mentioned. it's a miracle he's alive, let alone he's on a World Cup field. Mazza,
Yeah, hard that.
Yeah,
World Cup
yeah.
debut for him, exciting young player. And here they go again. Quiet for a bit in the second half. 69,000 plus packed house at Arrowhead Stadium. And they're singing once more. Realize is fouled there by Facundo Medina. One of the questions we talked about with Spain yesterday, is it enough to win? Do you have to win well? Do you have to lay down a marker and make a statement? How important do you think that is? Does Argentina need to have done something particularly special or notable tonight for their own sake?
I think anybody that will be coming up against Argentina or has seen them over the past couple of years, even since winning the World Cup, this is still a very good team. A lot of players still in their prime.
He's starting to score, that's
Incoming
why.
players coming
Alvarez
in,
really
one
wants
of
to
those same
score.
guys that
So
we're saying a lot in the pregame. They're 4 more years experience from where they were last year, which is a scary thought. I think it's just a reminder to anybody who had a little bit of doubt that this team is here and they mean business. Because some of the narrative on that run 4 years ago was, well, the motivation was to get Messi a World Cup. What's the motivation going to be now? One of the things I came back with often was, these guys are superhuman when they play for their national team. It is everything to these players. They want to be at every game. They're at every training. They're available every different moment. Whatever their club situation is, when they come into the national team, it is a family. It is a brotherhood. And these guys mean business. When that whistle blows and they mean business again, they will be a force in this tournament.
Riyad Mahrez trying to find something here for a team in Algeria that would love to get something positive out of the night. Still 2 games to go against Austria and Jordan, the other 2 teams in this group. That was right towards the byline, and we play on there.
Yeah, it looked like it might have been out, but
Shaibi. And that's going to be a free kick for Algeria here in a pretty good spot.
Yellow card.
Who goes down.
What's the foul for
As you
where
said,
the
you're
ball
going
is?
against a goalkeeper here, Emiliano Martinez, who has a broken finger in his hand.
The back can be 10 feet.
We'd love to be able to test it at least a little.
Messi.
They're not wearing his jersey right now, so they're like,
getting beat as that ball slips behind him and makes a foul.
3 World Cups.
This will be first test in
1.
maybe the entire game for Emiliano Martinez. One kind of flash pass. He had to make a couple saves in the first half, but they were fairly easy for him. This one will be a moment if they can hit the target.
Riyad Mahrez, presumably playing the final games of his international career at the age of 35. Already said it was his last Africa Cup of Nations earlier this year. One of 3 in green around this ball.
Hold your purse.
Is Mahrez blocked by the ball.
Because this game ain't done yet.
Okay,
It's not over until that final
Trying
whistle.
to recycle, and DePaul is able to pick it up.
Not over until that final whistle.
Now for an Algeria throw, however. Much to his frustration.
Why is he yelling?
Because he hit the green guy.
And the other 2 teams in this group, Austria and Jordan. Jordan making their World Cup debut. That's coming up later tonight at midnight Eastern kickoff in the San Francisco Bay Area. Those will be the next 2 opponents for these teams. Argentina go to Dallas to face Austria Monday. Algeria will be in the South Bay to take on Jordan, and then it's Argentina against Jordan in Dallas, Algeria against Austria here in Kansas City. Both these teams are based in Kansas City, as are England and the Netherlands.
Ooh.
Oh, England's there too.
England, who earlier today took the short hop down to Dallas. They'll face Croatia in a rematch of the 2018 World Cup semifinal tomorrow. That's going to be an awfully fun game as well.
Yeah, speaking of our flights,
What time is the Croatia game?
It's at 4 p.m.
Okay.
There's a good recovery there on the outside. Ben Sebaini needs to look like it was just going to be a flood the other way for Argentina.
Shoot.
He wants it back. It's going to come back inside though. Shaibi. Zerouki, the substitute. Riyad Mahrez. 2 for company.
There's a wall.
Have on the outside, an option here. Cut back cross. It is kept away from Belgali.
Oh no!
Back by Riyad Mahrez. He elects to clip it up.
Oh, that was so bad.
Well, they get a short pass, but you have to be careful. They
just let me get it right back.
Super accurate.
Yes.
The shot that be super
Yeah,
accurate.
you can't be the slightest off.
Direct traffic.
No.
And to Paul's head.
Oh, that was gonna go out. That was gonna go out.
He looks like Pulisic.
He does look a little bit like Pulisic.
A lot of yelling.
First career hat trick for Lionel Messi at the World Cup. 20 years the day after his first goal. He's now the oldest man ever to score a World Cup hat trick, beating the record previously held by Cristiano Ronaldo, the game you and I did in 2018 in Sochi, 3-3 against Spain. But again, over to you, Mr. Ronaldo, taking the field with Portugal tomorrow.
that's what these stars do. They feed up. They live for competition. You know, you're sitting there in your hotel, you're waiting for the game tonight. You see Mbappe stick to it, and Erling Haaland says, "Okay, I see you." Then he puts 2 in, and then Messi's like, "Ah, that's cute, guys. How about a hat trick? How about 16 for my career? Yeah."
I mean, Mbappe is going to have the first crack at
number 8.
the record when he retakes the field for France.
And he looked sensational today.
No, number 8 is this guy.
No, that's 19.
That's what we say. It's the biggest stage, the best teams, the best players on display.
Where he runs it in, it's a strong tackle by Otamendi. Lubina hooked away from behind by Julian Alvarez. De Paul, who set up the first goal for Messi tonight, his first career goal or assist in a World Cup, gives that one away.
Oh, he gave it.
Zerouki read it well.
I read it.
And then Riyad Mahrez returns the favor. Reminder, Friday on Fox, the United States taking on Australia in their second game of the group stage. Coverage beginning at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. local time in Seattle. It's going to be a terrific game. Australia's fired up. Terrific win for them against Turkey over the weekend up in Vancouver. They are not interested at all in all the hoopla surrounding the United States and the win over Paraguay. They are on a mission. They have felt disrespected the whole time. Now, 6 minutes at a time.
6 minutes at a time. 6 minutes at a time.
Preview of that game.
6 more
Well,
minutes.
I think you're going to have a charged up. We're going to get a
Dad and I were in Argentina.
violation here for taking too long on the throw. It's going to be Algerian throw. I think because of the markers, speaking of markers, the U.S. laid down up to that point was the most impressive performance of any team, and got a lot of people excited, including myself, about the way, the potential that this team has. It was something we've been waiting for a long time for. But
now look at that!
you gotta follow that up.
Wow.
You've got an Australian team that is
What
motivated, that feels disrespected a little bit the way that the group was talked about. That Seattle crowd, we've done games many times in that stadium. He's played in a ton now that he's been in MLS.
He got beat pretty badly in that stadium in August.
But we'll see what version of the U.S. we get. Christian Pulisic sounds like he's trending towards being available and healthy for that game. I can't wait. Honestly, the energy we felt in LA at that stadium was unlike anything I have experienced in any U.S. men's national team game.
Oh, there he is. So young, 18.
I couldn't sleep that
Number
night.
18.
Flying over to New York, it was
How old he is.
just a fun night.
Some of the players are 20, Tonino.
We've got one for us between now and then tomorrow on Fox as part of our doubleheader. First, Cristiano Ronaldo of Portugal taking on DR Congo in their return to the World Cup for the first time in a half-century. We'll be in Dallas to see two powerhouses, Harry Kane in England, Luka Modric in Croatia. That is all tomorrow live on Fox. Coverage starts at noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific time. And again, at the end of the night tomorrow, every team will have seen the field once at this North American FIFA World Cup. 4 minutes left to go here.
Can't believe, all right.
Oh,
nice.
As you said, it's not
Keep it good.
shocking or unexpected by any means. And they'll turn around for games coming up against Jordan and Austria. It's still at every opportunity to advance from this group.
This is a team
Nico
that could
Pass
advance
is
to third place, but the
21.
challenge becomes these three
Wow.
goals they've conceded.
Oh, look. Algeria has had more possession, and yet we're beating them 3-0.
It doesn't really mean anything.
No, it
It's
does.
like they waste their time.
Oh,
It's like they waste their energy.
Yeah.
They're going to come up against, so I think
Yeah, I
that
mean,
Possession
doesn't always mean it.
depending on how they
Oh,
do there.
he was with Real Madrid.
Oh, he was with Real
I don't
Madrid.
know
Okay,
if he still
let's
is.
play, guys. Come on. Let's play.
Julian Alvarez will just cycle it around.
Argentina,
Alvarez, look,
Austria,
We
and
talked about
Jordan.
Alvarez.
Oh, look, Jordan is a 10
Two
p.m. match.
World Cups, lost to Saudi Arabia.
Come on, man.
The draw that felt like a loss to Iceland in 2018. This is just about perfection for them to get things started.
I think one of the things we'll get into as this tournament goes along, but this is a team that feels very comfortable playing in North America.
Oh, yeah.
We watched them and called all those games as they went to the 2024 Copa America title, capper in Miami. They play games here frequently.
These are home games.
These are home games.
Yeah.
It feels that way, and it's looking that way, and that is not to be scoffed at. Keeping in mind that the last World Cup in this country, 1994, was won by South American team of Brazil.
Yeah, there's different superlatives you'll read about, you know, playing on one's own continent or a different continent. This, for all intents and purposes, is Argentina's home continent. They play tons of games in the U.S. Again, for all talk about weather and travel and time zones, you know who's pretty used to it by now is Lionel Messi.
Yeah.
Not fazed by any of this.
Nope.
He's been doing this for 3 years.
Yeah, because he plays in Miami, so he travels everywhere.
2 minutes away
Where
from
else?
sitting out
Okay,
tonight.
okay.
Ooh, you go
An
to
historic night for
Argentina.
their biggest star, Lionel Messi. To
Keep
sing
it
applause.
go to like
Hope is the newest
a
star.
Vancouver Whitecaps game or something.
Committing
I
that
was
foul.
giving an example. I'm not sure if they're a team anymore, but you know, going to like Vancouver, like they're 3 hours behind.
Oh, right,
Fans
right,
in
when
Argentina
they
will
travel
show
for
move
games.
to
Yes.
Texas
I
for
see.
Monday's game
And they are still a team.
in Dallas against
That's
Austria.
his face in the crowd.
Yeah.
There's not much time left to score.
But a great show tonight, a great scene in Kansas City, a wonderful celebration of all the things over the last 2 decades that have led to Kansas City being a World Cup host, second oldest stadium being used in the tournament. Only Estadio Azteca is older than Arrowhead Stadium. There's a wonderful, just a soul to this building that you can feel.
Oh,
Argentina's made it their home.
Yeah.
This was number 1, set the tone early. This was number 2 from closer range, but he's the first one that just smells it, anticipates. How cool is that finish?
that
With his
was
right foot
so-
just passing it in.
I
for
did not
number
realize
3.
how nasty that goal
That's
was.
the one that ties the record for Lionel Messi. And you see goalkeepers get frustrated like that when somebody's that open on top of the box. The problem was there's 5 or 6 different options of passes that he could have played, and you get caught in this mind. If you go and close him down, he's going to slip it off, and instead just finds that
That's
corner.
a little bit gluttonous.
Uses defenders as shields. Soccer IQ is off the charts.
He's an alien, as you said. He is.
Yeah, let's do it. Go for it. Let's go.
What a joy for all of us to have been witness to yet another special night in his career. Fans will make noise. Emiliano Martinez will play into the Kansas City Knights.
That's it!
And
That's it!
perfect start to the title defense. Yet another historic night in that man's career. We're going to send you down to our right to Rob Stone here in Kansas City.
What is Gus? What is
As
Gus?
it finished. finishes Argentina 3, Algeria 0.
Nice. Is there another game after this?
Yeah, but it's at midnight.
What time?
Jordan and Australia, or is it Austria? Austria.
Club Zone, Clarence Seedorf, Peter Schmeichel. Yeah, a round of applause. We witnessed history tonight. Thank you, Lionel Messi. Thank you for delivering on this stage. We were fans
that's
for
amazing.
the last 2+ hours, taking in everything that he delivered. It was Messi magic in Missouri. It is a game, Clarence, that we're going to tell our kids about.
This is why we come here. Wow, this is why this guy has been so special.
Oh, he sure did.
I mean, I don't even have words to describe what I witnessed.
Alright, let's switch cameras for a bit.
I understand three goals is a hat trick, but why is it called a hat
And then
trick?
the last goal was a perfect example of that. And Peter, I think he's got
Whatever you I could do, he's 40 in 8 days.
Alright guys, well that'll be it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. The next game coming up is on Friday, USA Australia, and then that is on Friday. And then next Monday, it'll be, I believe, Argentina and Austria, which will be a fun game. Alright guys, well, signing out for the night. See you guys in the next one. Argentina.